Alright, so welcome to another video. Today we're going to be looking at some overpowered players, and every player on this list is less than 5,000 coins. So anyway, first goalkeeper is Mattia Perin from Juventus. 81 diving, 85 handling, 90 reflexes. He's 6'2". I mean, for 2.5k, you're not going to find a better goalkeeper for 2.5k. Anyway, for a centre back we have Barzagli from Juventus. He's 6'2" with 68 pace, 89 defending and 72 physical. Low high work rates. I mean, 4,500 coins. His stamina is pretty bad, but I mean, look at his defensive stats: 90 stand tackle with 90 interceptions and 83 strength. 4.5k, really good centre back. For right back we have Alex Vidal from Sevilla in La Liga. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He has 91 pace with 80 dribbling. I mean, his strength, he feels a lot stronger in game, and his tackling stats feel a lot better in game. He actually has pretty good finishing as well. For a right back, he almost has 70 finishing. That's better than like a lot of midfielders. So I paid 1,200 coins for him. That's a steal. I think he's honestly one of the best right backs in the game. But anyway, for our left back, we have Theo Hernandez from Real Sociedad, also in La Liga. He's 6 foot with medium work rates, 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot. I mean, 93 pace with 81 strength and 76 stand tackle and 79 slide tackle. Like, those stats don't reflect a 76 rated card. I think he's a lot better than that in game. I mean, I've gone against, Mbappe, and he's kept him quiet the whole game. He is pretty expensive. I mean, 4,000 coins. I think he's worth it though. He might be one of the best left backs in the game in my opinion, but I mean, you should at least have him in your team to try him out if you're making a French team or a La Liga team. Anyway, first right mid we have is Keita Balde from Inter Milan in the Serie A. He's 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot with high-low work rates. I mean, 92 acceleration, 92 pace with 76 strength and 78 finishing. I mean, a good thing about him is he is right-footed as a right midfielder, but he has 4-star weak foot and he has the finesse shot trait, so you can cut inside and do a time finesse, and actually will go in most of the time if you get it perfectly timed. Again, he's only 1,700 coins, and I mean, he's not even that expensive now. He's like he's probably under 1,000 coins now. I seen him going for like 700 coins, 800 coins last night. But anyway, pretty good player. For our left midfielder we have Jose Morales from Levante in La Liga. Again, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He's right-footed as a left midfielder, but if you look at his in-game stats, I mean, 82 curve with 78 finishing and 80 long shots, 87 sprint speed, 88 acceleration. He's only how much is he like on the market? He's like 1k. I mean, 1k for a card with those stats. If he was in the Premier League, he costs at least 5-10k easily. He's a pretty good card though, with some pretty good stats. Alright, so for our midfielders now is OK Yoxlu from La Liga. He's 6'3" with medium high work rates, and he is 4-star weak foot. Now, in my opinion, he actually is one of the best CDMs in the game. He's 83 strength, 87 stamina, with 6'3", medium high work rates. He actually has pretty decent long shot stats too, and some okay-ish, defensive stats. His defensive stats aren't the best, but again, you put a chem style on him to increase his defending. I mean, he's only 800 coins. That's actually crazy. 800 coins for somebody who's 6'3". With those stats, he doesn't have a stat under 80. 73 pace, 73 dribbling, 70 shooting, 83 physical. He's a really solid player. I mean, you can't go wrong for 800 coins. I got him for 800 coins, and he's definitely worth the money. Anyway, next we have Emre Can from Juventus. He goes for about 2k. He's got 71 pace, 77 dribbling, 68 shooting with 80 defending, 77 passing and 83 physical. He has high work rates. I used him in my Serie A team, and I definitely think he's worth the coins. He actually has pretty good defensive stats and really good stamina. 83 strength, 81 stand tackle, 81 marking, 81 shot power, 75 long shots. So his passing stats maybe not the best, but if you want a midfielder to, run around the pitch and intercept passes and break up the play, he also has a 4-star weak foot, so high work rates as well. Pretty solid card. Alright, so next up is Andrea Bellotti. And he plays in the Serie A for Torino. He has 79 pace, 77 dribbling, 81 shooting, and 84 physical. But if you look at his in-game stats, that 81 shooting is, it's pretty deceptive. He actually has 88 finishing. 88 finishing is one of the best finishing stats in the game. That's actually higher than Aubameyang's finishing. And for what, he's less than 2k coins. And I've used Immobile in my Serie A squad, and I think Bellotti is way better. He's way more clinical. He actually feels a lot faster than 79 pace. He feels like 85 or 86. And that strength he feels at least 90 strength. With 83 jumping, 83 stamina and 83 aggression. And he's 5'11". So you can somewhat use him as a target man also. And in my opinion, he's definitely worth the coins. I mean, he's less than 2k. Crazy. Anyway, next up is Arnautovic from the Premier League. He plays for West Ham. Again, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He's 6'4". He's basically like Giroud with pace and skills. He's got 82 sprint speed, 78 finishing, which isn't the best, but he has 83 strength and 84 aggression with 75 long shots. So if you were to put a chem style on him to increase his pace and his shooting, I mean, he looks like a really good striker, and he's worth like, he's worth like what, 4k, 5k. Again, definitely seems worth it. Alright, so next onto the bench we have Bernd Leno from Arsenal. He plays in the Premier League. He's 6'3" with 84 diving, 82 reflexes, 82 handling, with 85 positioning. Again, a pretty solid card if you're making a budget Premier League team. He goes for like what, 4 or 5k, maybe even less than that. But again, he looks like a really solid card. Alright, so next is Niklas Süle from Bayern Munich. He's 6'5" with 67 pace and 83 defending with 82 physical. So you might not think that's the best, but if you look at his in-game stats, he has 79 sprint speed. Okay, 52 acceleration isn't the best, but 79 sprint speed with 94 strength. 94 strength with 79 sprint speed on a centre back. I mean, his tackling stats are pretty solid too. 85 stand tackle, 83 slide tackle, 86 heading accuracy, and 82 interceptions. His ball control and passing isn't the best, but I mean, he looks like an absolute just tank. 6'5" with 94 strength and 79 sprint speed. Crazy. And he's worth about, like 3k, 4k. If you're making a Bundesliga team, I'd strongly recommend him. And you could put him beside Toprak. He has 78 pace, 83 defending with 74 physical. Again, he's 6'1" with medium work rate. So again, those are what you would want in your centre backs. He has 71 acceleration with 84 sprint speed, 78 strength, 84 stand tackle, 84 slide tackle, 81 interceptions with 80 jumping. 80 jumping is actually pretty good for someone who's 6'1". But he looks a pretty solid card. Like these two in defense, it cost you less than. He's what like 1.5k. So there's two really solid centre backs you could get for like less than 5k. You know, very good price for those two. For our right back, we have Haisaj, Elseed Haisaj from Serie A. He plays for Napoli. He's got 4-star weak foot with 3-star skills. Medium work rates. Now, my preference is I like one of my fullbacks to have medium work rates. And this guy actually looks pretty solid. He has 81 pace, 76 dribbling with 79 defending, 76 physical, 79 acceleration, 82 sprint speed, 87 stamina. That's actually really good for a fullback, because I tend to find out in this game that fullback's stamina tends to go down, you know, pretty frequently. So his stamina is kind of high with medium work rate, so he won't be too high up the pitch and he won't be too far back in the pitch. That's why I personally prefer medium work rates. But he has 81 stand tackle, or 80 marking. And yes, he's 6'2", so that's pretty tall for a fullback. Only downside is his strength isn't the best. 69 strength, that is pretty poor for a fullback, but you know, you put chem style on him to increase his strength. Again, pretty good. Alright, so next is Marco Parolo from Napoli. He is 6 foot with high work rates, 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. He has 69 pace, 76 dribbling, 76 shooting, 79 defending, 76 passing with 80 physical. Now, I've used him in my Serie A team, and you can see the games played and the goals scored. 27 games played with 10 goals and 6 assists. And he plays in a midfield 3. And I mean, look at his in-game stats. 68 acceleration, 69 sprint speed, 86 long shots with 87 shot power. And he has pretty good defensive stats too. 80 stand tackle with 80 slide tackle, 77 strength with 80 aggression, 80 stamina, 80 interceptions. He's definitely, you know, a really solid card. Finesse shots with Marco Parolo are so overpowered. I mean, he's only worth like 900 coins. Yeah, I got him for 900 coins. He goes on the market for about, you know, 1k. Definitely. If you're making a Serie A team, you have to use this guy. If you're making like a cheap budget team in general, you need to use this guy. He's really good. So next we have Zielinski. Again, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, medium work rates, 83 pace, 82 dribbling, 70 shooting, 69 defending, 79 passing, 59 physicals. Physical's not the best, but if you were to use him as a cam, I definitely think he'd be really good. He's kind of like Mkhitaryan from the Premier League, except Mkhitaryan's worth like 10k, 15k, you know, and this guy's worth like what, 1k, 2k, maybe even less than, yeah, 1.5. I mean, I'm sure you could get him less than that. But if you look at his in-game stats, 82 acceleration, 84 sprint speed, 76 shot power, 77 long shots. Again, he actually has pretty good tackling stats also. The only thing that does let him down is his strength. His strength and his jumping isn't the best. So he's pretty short too. I mean, he's 5'11". For a midfielder to be 5'11" and to have, you know, 54 jumping, definitely, you know, it's not the best. But if you could put a cam style on him to increase his strength, you know, he would be a very good midfielder. Anyway, next is Kevin Prince Boateng. He's back in the Serie A. He plays for Sassuolo. He's 66 pace, 80 dribbling, 79 shooting, 70 defending, 78 passing, and 76 physical. He's pretty similar to Marco Parolo for stats. But one downside to Kevin Prince Boateng is his stamina. Stamina is definitely not the best, but he has 84 shot power, 77 finishing. For a centre midfielder, that's actually really good. He has 78 long shots, 83 volleys, 78 stand tackle, 74 slide tackle with 83 aggression. You know, as a super sub, he's definitely really effective. But again, his stamina definitely isn't the best, so you might be subbing him off a lot. But I mean, some of his stats, 77 finishing for a centre mid, crazy. And he's worth about, I got him for 850. I mean, again, he's worth like what, 1k, maybe even less than 1k. 950. I mean, he's cheap as anything, you know. Definitely, you should consider picking him up. Alright, next is Adrien Rabiot from PSG. He's 6'4", high medium work rates, 3-star weak foot and 3-star skills, 74 pace, 80 dribbling, 74 shooting, 77 defending, with 79 passing and 79 physical. So again, you look at his in-game stats: 74 sprint speed, he has 80 strength and 73 jumping, with 81 stand tackle. I mean, he just looks like a really, really well-rounded midfielder, you know, all across the board. He's 6'4" as well, with high medium work rates, so he'll be up and down the pitch the whole game. He has 82 stamina also, so again, like the problem with Kevin Prince Boateng, you won't have to worry about that. He'll always have energy and he will always have stamina. So definitely looks a really solid card, and he's on the market for about like 5k, maybe less than 5k. Yeah, definitely. You should definitely be able to pick him up for less than 5k. Alright, so next is Anderson Talisca from the CSL. He plays for Guangzhou. He's 6'3" with 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot. He's left-footed. He has 76 pace, 80 dribbling, 82 shooting. He has 59 defending, 80 passing and 71 physical. You know, 59 defending for an attacker, that's actually pretty high. He has 76 sprint speed, 80 finishing, and he's 6'3". I'd actually use this guy as a striker, because if you look at his stats, he has 77 heading accuracy, 72 strength, and 86 attack positioning. He also has an inform if you wanted to spend more coins, but I think he'd be perfect as a striker. Definitely, and he's on the market for like, I mean, he's dirt cheap. He's like, again, he has an inform now, so his price is pretty high, but you should be able to pick him up for less than 5k. Alright, so next is Simone Verdi from Napoli. He plays in the Serie A. He has 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. If you look at his in-game stats, he has 88 acceleration, 86 sprint speed, his 84 curve and 77 long shots. So, you know, you run down the wing with this guy, you cut in, you do the time finesse, you time it perfectly, and you have a goal, you know, more or less. He has 92 agility as well. That's really, really good. And 90 balance. Again, his strength kind of lets him down, but you know, if you put a chem style on him to increase his strength, I mean, his pace is pretty solid and his shooting's pretty solid as well. He actually has 81 passing for you know, a winger. That's really good. 82 crossing as well. So again, really, really solid card, and he's in the market for about, yeah, I mean, 1k, 800 coins. No, really solid. Next we have Olivier Giroud. He's 6'4", 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot, with left foot, medium work rates. He has 47 pace, 74 dribbling, 82 shooting, 71 passing, and 79 physical. If you look at his in-game stats, he has 88 strength with 90 heading accuracy and 84 jumping. Now, someone who's 6'4" with 81 jumping, 84 jumping, I mean, that's like the perfect, you know, target man in the game. He has 83 finishing, 83 attack positioning, 85 shot power. I've actually heard a lot of people say that Giroud is really, really good this year, since, you know, maybe pace doesn't matter as much, but a lot of people have been saying Giroud is lethal this year. But I mean, his in-game stats looks pretty good, and he is available for like 2k, 3k maybe. Again, a really, really solid card. Next is Carl Toko Ekambi from La Liga. He plays for Villarreal. He's 6'1", 4-star skills, high medium work rates. He has 84 pace, 80 dribbling, 79 shooting, and 68 passing, 69 physical. And if you look at his in-game stats, he has 86 acceleration, 83 pace, with 83 finishing. His finishing is actually really, really good, and he has 78 strength and 80 dribbling and 80 ball control. Again, he's 6'1", so he has pace, strength, ball control, everything, and a 4-star weak foot. So for someone who's pretty cheap, La Liga target man, I got him for 650 coins on an open bid, and he goes for on the market for again like 850 coins. And he's really, really, really good in game. I mean, I used him, and you can see the stats I have in him: 5 games, 4 goals. He's clinical, absolutely clinical. So anyway, these are all the players which I've used, and I think that a lot of them are really, really good for the price. Every player on this list should be under 5,000 coins, and they're really, really overpowered, and they're really good for the price you will pay. So if you're making maybe a fitness team, or if you just don't want to spend a lot of coins on a team, I mean, I use a lot of these players, and I have like 400k, and I think that a lot of these players, they're really, really worth the money. Now, obviously, they're not going to be, the best, but they're really, really, really solid. For the coins you pay, they're definitely worth it. So, thanks for watching, everybody.